Assalamu alaikum, sir. This is Krishna Shahab, bearing ID number 20253303, and our team name is the Papers Pioneer. Today we are presenting the topic is the how to maintain a proper research structure, and now I am presenting the first part of the topic named title page and abstract. And the title page and abstract your research, the first impressions. So the title page are essential. Firstly, let's talk about the title page. The title page is the first things readers see, so it must be clear and professional. It includes the paper names. The title should be clear and concise that reflects the man's idea, the research, and running head. Then, this is the short version of the title used at the top of each page. Then, the authors. It includes the name of all researchers who worked on the papers. Institutional affiliation. This is show the university or organizations you belonging to. So the last part is the author notes. These parts includes the acknowledgement, fundings, a source of, and the special notes. So title page create the first impressions, and it's should be neat and informative. The next part is the strong. The next part is the abstract. Now let's move to the abstract, which is short summary of the whole research. There are 5 important steps. That's draft list, flow structure, be concise. That means the keep 150 to 250 words and write in one paragraph. Stand alone. The abstract should be clear by itself, even without reading the full paper. Includes the keywords and more important keywords to make the research easy to find. So key insight is that the abstract is on paragraph summary of your entire study, and sometimes it's the only part for people reads. So in conclusion, we can see that the title page attract attention and abstract summarize the research. Both are very important to make a strong first impressions. Thank you, sir. That's all about for me. Have a good day, sir.
Good morning, everyone. First, I would like to thank Krishnoda for completing first one chapter, the foundation. Our presentation topic is how to maintain a proper resource structure. This is MD Asadul Islam. My roll number is 20253308. Today, I will present chapter 2, setting the stage, which include the introduction and literature review. First, I will talk about the introduction. The introduction is the first main part of a research paper. It helps reader understand the topic and explains why the study is important. There are 4 main points in the introduction. First, describe the topic clearly and provide background information. Secondly, summarize previous resource to show what has already been studied. Third, identify the resource gap. This means findings problem and missing in previous studies. Fourth, provide a resource overview, which explains what the study will cover. Now I will talking about the literature review. The literature review means studying and analyzing previous resource. There are also 5 simple steps. First, identify the topic and define the resource questions. Second, resource for information from reliable source such as journals. Third, read and take note carefully. Fourth, organize the information in a clear and logical way. Finally, write and revise the review properly. One important point is that the literature review is not only a summary, it is also includes analysis and evaluation. In conclusion, the introduction and literacy review help to build a strong foundation for research and make the study clear and meaningful. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I am going to present about how to maintain a proper research structure. My topic is the blueprint. First let me explain what research methodology is. Research methodology is the plan or blueprint of a research study. It explains how we collect data, how we analyze it, and why we choose a specific method. A good methodology ensures that the research is reliable and valid. There are some important features of methodology. It allows our other researchers to repeat the study. It is usually written in past tense and it provides enough details so that study can be duplicated. Now I will talk about the 5 key elements of research methodology. The first one is research design. It defines whether the study is quantitative, qualitative, or mixed. It gives the overall structure of the research. The second is sample or participants. Here we decide who will take part in the study, how many people, and how they are selected. The third is data collection method. It includes tools like questionnaires, interviews, or objections used to collect information. The fourth is data analysis techniques. In quantitative research, we use statistical analysis. In qualitative research, we use methods like thematic analysis. The fifth is rationale. It explains why we choose these methods and how they help answers and the research questions. Now let's look at the data collection method. There are two main types, quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative methods focus on numbers, statistics that include clear measurement, sampling, and the structure tools. On the other hand, qualitative methods focus on understanding ideas and expressions. These include content analysis, thematic analysis, discourse analysis, and textual analysis. Finally, the key principle is that both methods need clear and detailed documentation so others can understand and repeat the research. In conclusion, research methodology is the foundation of any research. A well-designed methodology leads to accurate and trustworthy results. Okay, thank you everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum sir, this is Adnan Hussain, ID number 20261312. Today I will briefly present an important part of research, which is presenting findings. Focus on the resultant discussion section. First, let's talk about the result section. The main purpose of the section is to present the data clearly and objectively. Here we describe what we have found without giving any interpretation. In this section we should include description with collected data, a clear description with collected data using tables, chart and graphs, statistical results such as values, confidence intervals or test outcomes, a brief explanation of the analysis, procedure if necessary, proper organization of experiments for better understanding. It is important to remember that the result section should only present facts, not options. In the discussion, we include a summary of key findings, interpretation of analysis of result, comparison with previous studies, implication of the research, limitation of the study, suggestion for future research. In simple terms, while the results show what we found, the discussion explains why it matters. To conclude, presenting finding effectively is essential because it transforms raw data into meaningful knowledge and help others understanding the significance of the research. Findings present clear data helps understand research result. Foundation for discussion section. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Faisal Mahmood. My student ID 2025 3304. Today we are presenting our presentation. My part was discussion and references. Discussion. Let's say about discussion. Discussion section, interpreting your findings. Key point, summary and key findings, interpretation and analysis, contextualizations, incomplications, limitations, public directions, and references. The final essential component, organization alphabetical order, complete information, consistency, author names, public date, author book title, journal information, public details, URL, etc. References, and structure, thinking, power, research, structure, clarity, and credibility. Thank you. That's all.